Hello, 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 and good afternoon. Me and my co-host are coming to you once again with episode 18, dealing with having consistency in your life. And this is Three Truths for Your Ross podcast. And while I wait for my co-host to log in, I am just going to sit here for a moment. Oh, here she is. Got a little Cali vibe going on. I love it. Hey, cuteness. Shit.
How you do?
I'm doing good. Her is a little sexy today. Yes, I love the little ponytail.
Let's go.
So I was telling everyone our topic of discussion for today is having consistency within your life. And this is a topic that you actually brought up. Another topic that you have brought up that we are going to discuss today. So since you are the one that brought the topic up, I'm going to let you go ahead and take it away. For people that don't know, Trina and I,
one more time.
Our friendship goes back over 30 years. So we know and understand each other inside and out. She knows my growth. I know her growth. We understand and respect each other to a level of no other. And her and I literally chat every day. If not every day, every other day.
We texting something. It's some type of communication.
And we talk about all sorts of things, okay? We get in depth about certain subject matters because we both have either experienced them or we're going through them at the moment. And we kind of like bounce ideas off of each other in regards to, she doesn't have a problem with telling me that I'm tripping. I don't have a problem with telling her that she's tripping. And this is why. We explain that to each other. We either agree to disagree and move on and still go about our day like normal. There's no hard feelings. You know, no one is left feeling away or feeling like they have been attacked. And I love the dynamic that her and I share.
I love you.
I love
you. And sometimes the hard truth has to come from people that love you.
Yeah. So I appreciate that we have that type of friendship. And I honestly have that type of friendship with, I would probably say about 95 to 97% of, the friends that are still in my life that I've been knowing for years.
One more time. That sounds like consistency to me.
Very consistent when I come to my shit.
that
I'm a very consistent friend. Yeah. So, as stated, since you brought
value, it's value.
You got some value. It's value and consistency now. Some appreciate it, some don't. Right. However, I'ma still be me. So, as promised, I'm gonna let you take it away. To start our today's podcast off.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I can't find my lighter.
Look, already? Wait. Look. I'm upset. One more time. And I'm glad for that. Because in real life, being consistent is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're really in somebody's life and you're really there for them on all levels of this. For one, you got to be available to somebody. Being available, everybody is not available. Everybody is not in tune with their self to be connected with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because
totally agree.
You got to love and like yourself first. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't love and like yourself, how can you love somebody else? But that comes at a cost too. That you could always be the giving person who gives and gives and gives and gives. And you never invest in your own self. That you give all your love, and instead of focusing in on yourself and being available for yourself, you give it to everybody else.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Look, that shit will drain and kill you.
I've died and come back to life probably 17 damn times.
Look, I'm live, I'm dead. I'm live, I'm dead.
I'm alive, I'm dead. I'm alive, I'm dead.
No! Nobody's gonna keep doing that shit. Like, who's doing this? killing over and dying for y'all.
No, that's over.
That's done. This is not that season. It is not. And I appreciate you. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this live where you did it earlier. I said, friend, the growth.
The growth.
So yeah, for Jay to come in like that, I said, baby, you just, for somebody to know you for 30 plus years, I know you become available for yourself because you invested so much in other people. That the level that you're at now, that you actually be like, whoa, whoa, instead of boom.
You might have me fucked up, but I ain't gonna blow up on you. Because that part of me has grown.
I'm so proud of you.
But I just can't provide people with the same energy I used to give. Like, it's not appreciated.
Man, when you say a rare breed, you do not meet people like us. We are rare.
Clearly.
Like genuine people who really care about people and really would do anything for anybody. But I'm taking a season where I have to do anything and everything for myself because I got to be accountable for me. Because at the end of the day, I can't be consistent with myself if I'm giving out and pouring, overflowing to everybody else and I have nothing for myself. Why?
Why? Number one question. Why?
Why? So I'm going to consistently choose me. I'm about to be accountable for me. So now I'm going to take a step back and worry about me. I love my people dearly. But the effort that I put into relationships, if I'm not receiving the same thing back, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Why do you think that it's so important for you to have consistency within your life?
Because it's the accountability factor of making sure that everything I say that I'm going to do or who I am and my integrity has built me to be, I'm that person every day. It's not going to be a day that you come to me and I'm wishy-washy with you. You know who you're dealing with when you come to me. It's not a factor that I wake up one day and I'm a whole different person.
Yeah.
Yes, I have attitudes and I treat people according to how they treat me as well. If you're an inconsistent person, that you never show me anything consistent. Like your mouth is saying that you're gonna, and you never have a follow through. But everything that's coming from my side is always a follow through. I'm gonna pull back. And as we was talking about the last time, how people be ghosting people and all that. I'm not about to ghost you. I'm just not gonna put the amount of effort that I was putting in and chasing you and holding you accountable. Because again, I brought it up in the conversation.
You heard me the first time.
This is what you said you was gonna do. A, B, and C, and none of it's done. I have always been the type of person to consistently hold up everybody else and not myself.
Yeah. Totally understand that.
So now it's at a point where in real life, consistently, everything is falling apart. And the amount of effort and everything else that I put into other people, I do not get that back. That hurts as a consistent person.
Yeah.
That I know that I cannot rely on others the way that I have always been forthcoming in being available and there for them.
Yeah.
So consistently me being there for everyone else at all times, no matter what, definitely with confidentiality, definitely with grace, non-judgment, and just truly being there for people. I've been that person consistently most of my life. Okay? So I say again, we're a rarity to get someone like us. And I try
because at the end of the
I try to surround myself with people of like minds. And I've been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the inconsistency of people who are showing up and demanding respect, but you're consistently showing me that you're not the person that you say you are. How? And we're going again. How? How is this happening?
What you want from me, man?
I'm only showing you who I am. This is who I am.
Shit.
And it doesn't make sense to me that, again, if I'm showing you the pattern and I'm showing you the way, why can't you do the same?
Because at the end of the day,
why? Why?
It deals with a form of conformity, right?
Yes.
To where it's something that's necessary for logic. Hold on, I just lost my train.
Why?
For logic, logic, fairness, and like a form of accuracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at some stage in your life, you should want to be consistent in something, whether you're being consistent with yourself, another individual, or just as a whole together, right?
Right.
So if I say, shit, I'm getting fat, I need to lose some damn weight because I'm tired of looking at my stomach, but yet I'm not consistently doing what it takes to get rid of this fat and this stomach that I'm complaining about. What's the point of
right there?
Like, what's the point?
Because you can't consistently lose weight and we eating out every day.
You can't jump roll one motherfucking day, then stop 4 weeks damn continuously in a row, then want to start back up again after a month of stopping. Like, that shit is stupid.
Be consistent, Pete.
So, consistency for me, and generally who I am as a person, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow through on it. Yeah. I'm not going to state something to you that I'm not able to do. If I may not be able to do it in that moment, I'm going to provide you with the level of respect and courtesy to call you to let you know, hey, I just can't come do it at that moment. This is what's occurring. And hey, can we do it another time? Can you maybe find somewhere else or whatever it is? I'm also a person that is consistent with communication. Let me repeat myself. Communication.
Wholehearted communication.
Wholehearted, sometimes brutally honest, but fair and loving communication. I'm very direct. I'm not gonna sugarcoat too much of anything. But no, if I am taking the time to say anything to you, I care.
I'm thankful for the delivery at this point in your life. The growth, man.
Also, I am consistent. Is what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
You're never going to, like you stated earlier, you're never going to encounter me and not know who you're getting on a daily basis.
Yes.
There may be different levels to my consistency on certain days, meaning some person may get more of my fun side. Another person may get more of my talkative side. Another person may get more of my, shoulder to lean on side. However, as a whole, I'm very consistent with all of those things. I take friendship very seriously. I'm consistent when it comes to my friends. If you need me there and I'm able to be there, I'm there. If I say I love you, I love you and I fuck with you like the long way. Cause I don't tell a lot of people that I love them.
It took a lot to get
Also,
here. I don't take
attitude and behavior wise. Yeah, attitude and behavior wise, I am consistent with that. I'm a bullshit talker. You know, I love talking bullshit. I love to laugh. I love being silly. However, when it comes to being serious, I can also be serious. When it comes to something doing important, I'm about my business and doing something important. I'm consistent in all of those areas. When it comes to putting forth effort, if I care for you in that nature, or if it's something that I'm doing for myself, I'm going to put forth the effort and whatever it takes to make sure the goal at hand is going to be completed or successful to a certain extent. I'm all about action. I just don't like talking. Like, people that talk with no action, it can frustrate me. It sometimes sends me to a level of you're damn right are almost disrespecting me or insulting my intelligence. And one thing for sure and two things for certain. I don't play when it comes to me feeling like my intelligence are being insulted. And two, to where what you're stating to me is not lining up with action. It's a trigger for me. You may see a different side of me that you may not agree with. However, I'm consistent on that shit. I stand on that shit. And I'm about that shit. So if I say, like, if I'm just kicking it with you or whatever, we just talking, trying to get to know each other. If I say I'm trying to get to know you, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to know you, which means I'm going to have to put forth some effort to spend some time with you, right? I have to have some form of semi-daily communication.
Period.
Every other day, maybe communication. Even if I'm not able to maybe speak with you or don't want to speak with you on the phone, I'll send you a text. You know what I'm saying? Something of that nature. I'm putting in the effort to provide that quality time of what it will take to get to know you as a person.
Right.
So I'm all about action and not a whole lot of fucking talk. Don't blow me with your talking. Like, don't blow me with your talking. That frustrates me. Yeah, that shit is irrelevant. If you can't follow through on action, like, I would rather you not say anything to me, don't deal with me, or just go about yourself in your life, because I'm straight on anything that's not consistent in my life.
One more time. I ain't worried about you talking. I need to see
I have to see action. Now, if I provide you with the benefit of the doubt, because hey, let's all face it, people have bad days. Sometimes people don't know how to deal with certain things, so their consistency on regarding certain things, like wanting to spend time or communicating on the phone or communicating effectively.
Right.
Whatever they may be going through at the moment, it can maybe sometimes cloud that form of consistency. However, at the end of the day, if you are a consistent person, those particular things or situations may pause your consistency at a moment, but it's not going to do a whole 360 on your shit.
No.
You know what I mean?
Not what you say you were.
Yeah. So I'm more of a don't say it type of person if you're not going to be able to follow through on it.
Don't just say something to make me feel good. Yeah. I want you to be concise and consistent on what you are doing. Not just to run around and you giving me circles of stuff that you say you're going to do and you're not going to follow through. The follow through and the integrity is what matters. Yeah. All the extra fluff, I don't need none of that. Just
bitch, I ain't a pillow. I'm not a pillow. You don't need to fluff me.
That's how I feel today.
Also, if you say you are, I am a response to, I respond to people's needs.
Yeah.
So if you need that shoulder to lean on, I'm consistent with that. All of my friends know that. If you just need to vent and you just want me to listen, I'm able to provide that to you. However, all my friends know, and anybody that know me, don't ask me some shit that you do not want the honest truth to.
Never.
Because I'm going to provide that to you as well. If you're sad,
you got to be able to handle it in truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, Kika is an observer. She observed the entire situation. She's very smart. I keep great company. Okay. So birds of a feather flock together. We're very smart. Stop playing the role.
That's why I think number one on my thing.
Accountability is real. Integrity is real. Like, if you're showing me that this is the person that you are, that's who you are.
I'm going to accept you for who you are and move accordingly.
Don't be upset when I call you on that.
If you have served me some shit on a fucking garbage can goddamn lid, I'm going to serve you some more shit back on a garbage can lid. Like, the same shit you serving me, I'm going to be consistent when and serving your ass. When it comes to honesty, being consistently honest, what is your take on that? You see, I'm trying my hardest to get my lighter to work.
So please work lighter.
My feelings is very hurt right now. So what's your take and view on being consistent when it comes to honesty, or just being forthright?
That's part of the realness. Like, if you can't be real with yourself in the situation, you honestly not being your true self. Like, you putting up a persona of the person that you want to be, but that's not your true you. Like, why keep on trying to put up a front of this is the person that I am, and you're not that person. You might be that person, but just not with me. You know what I'm saying? Because people deal with people on different levels.
Hey, Booby.
You get this side.
Even with that though, yes, I understand that different individuals bring out different characteristics in a person or different levels of a person. I get that. However, behavior wise, who you are is who you are. You know what I mean? Like, how is it that you can be good to all of these individuals over here, and then when it comes to a particular person over here, them same qualities like just don't show like at all? I don't understand how a person can switch up like that, but say to themselves, no, I'm consistent with my shit. I'm who I am.
One more time, that's how they really feel about you at the end of the day. If you can be great to everybody else except this person, that shows what you feel about that person. So when that person calls you on that shit, don't be upset because I called you on that shit. You might be the greatest person to everybody else in the world, but when it comes to, it's a problem.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Don't be upset when I react to your bullshit, because it's bullshit. You can be nice to everybody else, but not me. No, that's you. That's how you feel about me. And since you feel that way about me, let me step the fuck back and take my energy, my time, my love, my effort, everything that I'm pouring into you consistently, I'm going to pull back and take that on out the way. Because clearly you don't value that.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life, I want to be valued by the people that I'm around. I'm not going to keep giving this energy out to people who are consistently not going to be the same towards me.
Yes, boo, I totally agree. Let me read this comment that Shaquise wrote. Sometimes people can bring the worst or the best. It depends on how much respect they have, and that is
Definitely.
I 1,000% agree with you on that. And I consider myself to be a person that respects everyone. Would you agree? Um, Even at times to where I feel like I may not be receiving a form of respect from you. I'm not going to let that change who I am or affect me as a person. However, I will acknowledge it, take it for what it is, and move forward with what the fuck you have presented me with. But I'm not going to provide you with that same level of respect that I used to provide you with. You know what I mean? Because you
Totally.
don't show it to me or have any of that shit for me.
Totally understand and
So,
agree. Because
so
one more
yeah,
time,
but
I'm not going to keep doing that.
I'm consistent with my respect all around the board to everyone I encounter. So I take respect very seriously.
Yeah.
I take loyalty very seriously. I sometimes have an unspoken loyalty that individuals that are in my life may or may not even realize, but and we may never even speak on it. However, you know I'm there and I'm always there supporting. I don't need to thank you. You know, I don't need to, well, I don't always need to thank you or the I appreciate it because that is just generally who I am. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you on whatever level.
Right.
It doesn't matter the level that we're dealing with each other. If I say I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And I'm going to support you in all areas and aspects of your life.
Right.
But not, when it gets to the extent of I feel like I may not get that same consistency back from you, then I may have to alter some things, of course. However, that still doesn't change who I am
I am.
and me wanting to genuinely support and be there. Just because you may be a fucking jackass or dummy or, you know, don't want to show me the same level of support or respect back, my consistency is not going to change in that.
Right. That's why I said it's a
So
rare.
that form of consistency is very important to me.
Yeah. Yep.
So what are your thoughts on being okay? So you know how like when you first meet someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you may start off talking every single day. You may text every single day. You may spend a lot of time together, right?
Right.
And boom, that kind of starts to dwindle down. If you know you are a person to where you're not able to keep up what you have initially started, don't do it. You cannot get someone addicted to a form of consistency on that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it starts to dwindle down. And then you say to this person, well, you know I started off like that in the beginning, but at the end of the day, I'm just always not going to have to be able to provide that type of consistency to you. So why do it in the first place?
One more time, because they're putting up a facade of the person that they want to be.
Yeah.
And during the chase, you chasing me to get me. Now that I got your attention, now you got something else to do. Well, that's not the person that you showed me. That's not the person you consistently brought to the table all this time. And then all of a sudden you start pulling back because that's who the person you really are.
Yeah.
I don't believe like you say you are the first, 6 months to a year because again, you putting up a facade. I really don't know you as a person.
Yeah, I was with a motherfucker for 13 damn years and then fully find out who the fuck he really was until shit. I'm still finding out. Right before I almost went to jail.
One more time.
Nowadays, boy, I don't know. I take consistency. Consistency for me is at a whole nother different level. I'm about that shit. I'm for that shit. I need that consistency in my life, just in general for myself, whomever I'm dealing with as a whole. And if you are not able to provide me with consistency on behavior, shit, respect, time, communication, all of those things that we just discussed earlier, you're damn near almost a waste of space to me. I don't have the capacity to even deal with you. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't get it. I'm a logical person. Yeah. I'm a logical thinker. If you say or do some shit, it literally has to make sense to me. You're not going to be able to just feed me something to shut me up or to, fluff me or to get me to get off a subject matter at hand that has not been resolved. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm consistent with that about me. I know that about me. And I am a what you see is what you get person. So yeah, I did a lot of things. Sometimes people may feel like I'm playing stupid, when it comes to certain things, but I'm really not, because logically, you're not fucking making sense to me. Logically, you're not following through and being consistent on what it is you're saying or doing. So I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't even know a better way to even explain it. Yeah. I'll let you take it from there. It's fun until shit get real. Yes, boo. It's fun until shit get real. It's fun until somebody wants to hold you accountable. It's fun until, someone wants you to acknowledge certain behaviors just to be a better person as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit is fun and games until you encounter or meet an individual that wants you to grow as a person. They want to see you improve in all areas of your life. They want to be there to generally support and love you, but not going to take your bullshit. They're going to call you out on your bullshit. And a person, I know a person mentally has to be, one, available for that and have the mental capacity to even know how to accept as well as deal with whatever it is that's being stated to them. You know what I mean?
You make adjustments. Like, there's nothing wrong with personal growth. Like, every is an opportunity to grow. So why not consistently work on yourself? If you have people around you who really, truly care and love about you and are consistent in your life all the time, why is it hard to receive that information from them? I want the best for everybody around me.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Yeah. So you have to be consistent with working on yourself on a daily basis.
And make an effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want that for yourself.
Like me and Quee said, we're going to make an effort to start getting out into the world more, mingling more. Some extra activities up under our belt.
One more time. It's coming. Because when I get out
here, we've said it as well. You as well. Because how can you meet someone if you're not consistent on doing what it takes to be able to meet someone? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going out, if you're not enjoying yourself, if you're not mingling with new people, if you are afraid of, starting up new communication with new people or stepping outside of your box, if you're not consistent on what it is you're trying to accomplish, how can you obtain that goal?
You can't.
So I'm going to say,
you got to be able to step out on the
I'm not having a hot girl summer because I'm not a hot girl. But I will say I am enjoying and have been enjoying my summer. And I've been consistent all around with everyone I have encountered. I'm going to say what it is I want up front, what it is I'm not willing to deal with up front. If you don't like it, yeah, I'm not lukewarm at all. Or are you saying you lukewarm, boo? Oh, hold on. Is that what we doing tonight?
Let's go. Say we out.
You know, I got my whole Cali girl vibe going on right now. I'm about that life.
Let's go.
But no, when it comes to consistency, I just prefer for a person to be themselves. Don't start something that you're not able to follow through on. Don't state something that you're not able to do. If you're not a communicator, say you're not a fucking communicator. You know what I'm saying? Like, then that lets me know how to adjust myself and my form of communication when dealing with you. If you're not a person that likes to talk a lot, let me know. You know what I mean? Be consistent on whoever it is you say you are. Especially when it comes to encountering me. Because I'm going to be consistent with you. If I say I'm about to work on a friendship, let's just say we fell out. If I say I'm going to put forth the effort to try to work towards bettering our friendship or work on our friendship, that's what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? How can you say you're trying to do something or work towards something when you're not putting any fucking effort towards doing so? You're just running your fucking lips and wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and please don't waste my brain cells. So, yeah, I'm consistency means a whole fucking lot to me. They lightweight something, boots. They lightweight something. Shit. Quite haven't laid my finger on exactly what that is, or I may just not say on this podcast. But yeah, they definitely are lightweight something. I lightweight can't deal with the fuck foolery. And I'm consistent on that as well. I don't deal with fuck foolery well. I'm very consistent when it comes to so, I don't know what else to say on that. Like, but no, with me, you always are going to be presented with the same attitude, the same behavior, the honesty, the compassion, the support, my communication.
Coming to yourself, like, you're the same person.
Yeah.
That's just being forthcoming. Like, I just want to make sure that I'm consistent in life. Like, if I'm giving you this attitude and I'm telling you this is who I am. If I show you something different, that is who I am. Because you say something does not mean you are being forthcoming with me. That might be the person that you're working towards or the person that you are, but you're not that now. I can only give what you show me who you are.
Yeah.
Consistent.
My thing is,
that's who you are, that's who you are.
Your perception of me may be your perception of me, right? However, what you would never be able to say about me is that she different on any given day. You'll never be able to say that about me. I'm the same chick on an everyday basis. I got my ghetto side. I got a little bit of my ratchet side, you know? I got the smart and intelligent side. I got my hustle side. I got my corporate America side. I got my business side. I got my you got me fucked up side. And I have that communication side. There are so many different layers and levels to me. However, I'm consistent on all of them bitches. And you're going to be aware of all of those. I'm never going to surprise the individual with something when it comes to me. You will never be surprised when it comes to me. I am predictable. You
It's all
know
the same.
what you may get every single day, every week, every month, throughout the year. You know what you are encountering and what you are getting.
Yes.
And so that's why it is so important for when I encounter people to provide me with the same respect and consistency that I provide to them. However, I know everyone operates on different consistency levels, and you have to understand a person's love language or communication style, or the way they show their consistency or love. I'm aware of all of those things. You know, I used to train to them in my older job, so I get it. However, there's a difference between knowing those things about a person and a person presenting you with a mask of what they want you to think they are versus what they actually are.
That part.
Yeah.
The persona that they want to put up.
I don't play well with personas. Love. I'm not a nice person when it comes.
I mean,
as soon as I feel like I'm encountering that, yeah, you done left a bad taste in my mouth. A bad taste in my mouth. And it damn near may take Jesus himself to come down to be like, you know what? Kika, people do change. Now, if this person is saying that they're trying to change and be consistent in these ways, you might want to hear them out. Jesus himself, especially depending on how you done rub me the wrong way. It might not be no coming back from that dealing with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. However, because I done cut up shit. My cutoff game is strong. It can be real, real strong and nasty. I can be nasty with it. However, in my growth process, in my journey now, I choose not to be so nasty.
Hold on. However,
I choose not to be so nasty.
Because growth is real.
I'm nice nasty now. I'm nice nasty. But I'm consistent with it.
Let's go. You're welcome.
So what other thoughts did you want to add?
It is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm thankful for growth. I'm thankful to be on this journey. But I like consistency. I'm just going to stay a consistent person. I understand that it is very rare to find a person like me. And I'm just going to make sure to take care of me in the midst of everything. I can't worry about everybody else. Nope.
Yes, you have to be true to yourself before you can be true to anybody else. Yes, and in my opinion, that is occurring right now in today's society. Yes. People are not being true and honest to themselves. So how in the fuck can they be true and honest to someone else, vulnerable or loving to anyone else? How do they even know how to even accept that type of love, kindness, and support from someone else when they damn near are functioning through life every single day, not fully, completely understanding and knowing who they are as a person or loving themselves as a person?
And not even totally agree. Make the effort to do
it. That's the big one. Not even making the effort to try to even reflect on them damn selves. Oh, hold on. So
one more time, growth is the point.
So if you put in your front up for the world, you're definitely not ready to be true to anyone else. And Queez, you know, you and I, we have these discussions all the time as well, especially when it comes to what she just stated.
Yeah.
And it takes time, and some people, it takes a lot of growth. And humility to look within yourself also. It takes humbleness. You have to humble yourself down some. to reach certain levels within yourself in order to be consistent within yourself, love yourself, and in order to provide that same consistency to others. So I would even say, even before I started this journey of working on myself, reevaluating myself, and rediscovering myself, I would say, and Trina, you can, step in to agree or disagree at any time, because you've been knowing me a very long time. I would still say, even during some of my darkest moments, um, when it comes to all of those things I named off that I am about, I've been like that my whole life. I've had that type of consistency in regards to those things my whole life, no matter what the fuck I've been going through.
Yeah. Okay. One more time. I might be going through whatever, but I am consistently the same. Okay. That's it. Like, no. In growth, if not, yeah, you might get cussed out in the middle and whatever the case may be, but you're going to know exactly where you stand at with it. And I just feel like now I can communicate it more instead of just blatantly you got me fucked up. So I'll rather communicate it with you and try to really figure out what your perspective is. Like, it was a point in time in my life where I didn't care what your perspective was. It was what I wanted, and that was all. Like, now I feel like I consistently want to be clear on the relationships that I'm in. I don't want to be like in a gray area with you. Like, I really don't know where you're coming from, but I'm just going to assume. No, I want you to explain to me what you're saying. What are you talking about?
That's also another thing.
In depth, where are you going with this?
That's also another thing I would say that I'm consistent on. I don't do gray areas. Don't get me wrong. I know there are times to where gray areas can occur, within the workplace, within your personal life, and things of that nature. But about 90% to 95% of me, I don't fuck with gray areas. It's black or white for me. That is something that you would definitely know up front. I'm consistent with that. I'm consistent, and I say I do gray areas.
Right.
I'm not one of those people that deal with confusion well. I'm not an individual that likes lack of clarity. I am not someone to where I'm about to figure out a jigsaw puzzle. I'm not on Blue's Clues. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to figure out the next adventure or solve the puzzle and shit like that. Like, I need for a person to be clear and concise with me because I don't do gray areas. I'm very consistent of that portion of myself and who I am in my life. Fuck you in your gray area is what I say. Black or white for me. Either you fuck with me or you don't. Either you're my friend or you're not.
Let's go.
Either we gonna ride together or we not. Either you gonna love me or you're not. I don't do that in between shit. Fuck you and that whole ass shit. Really. So I'm consistent with that. And some people sometimes don't know how to take that when it's stated. And at the end of the day, I honestly, I don't give a fuck. And I'm very consistent in not giving a fuck. Because you're not going to leave me in a fuzzy space. Ride with the wave, boo, lies, and the motherfucking deceive. Bitch, I am not the ocean, nor a surfboard. I don't even know what ride the wave means. And I think it's some of the stupidest shit for a person. That is one of the stupidest statements for a person to say to somebody. Just like, I just like to ride the wave. Or just be patient with me.
Why? So one more time, why do you want to ride on somebody else's wave and you don't want to know the direction you're going in?
Where we flowing to? How long we gonna have to flow?
I need to know where I'm going.
Like, what direction we flowing in, my nigga?
Ride to be riding.
Like, you could be leading me straight up danger. Like, so I'm supposed to go with your flow and ride your wave and all this other bullshit these people be out here saying? No, I'm not. I'm consistent with my shit when I say Kika is not a person that rides the wave. I am not a person that will sit up and go with your flow, especially male-wise, because a nigga have you flowing for years with no guidance, no leadership. You just out there just looking goofy than a motherfucker, just bouncing around in the waves. Nigga, no. No. And this is coming from a person that my whole life I have been in long-term relationships. So no, you're not gonna flow me. I'm not a flower. I don't want a floaty. I don't need a floaty. You know, I don't need a surfboard. I don't need none of that shit. Be consistent when you step to me. Don't step to me with half consistency. I don't do it. I don't do it well. And you will know that about me up front. That will not be a shocker to you. That will not be a surprise to you. Sometime within meeting or encountering me, depending on how deep of conversation you and I have. Now, you know, you have some people to where you meet, they just like to have surface level generic bullshit ass goddamn consistency within themselves. Okay, I can provide you with that. However, I'm still going to be consistent in all those other areas regarding me. So you'll never be shocked when I hit you with that emotion. But no, I just no. I'm not a ride the wave type of chick.
Say ride or die dead. No. Not about to keep riding out.
Well, that's why you free, fuck nigga free. Let's go. Let's go. And let me see. Well, right now, and you guys have been proud of me, I have been very consistent on understanding more where a person is coming from. Let's go, boo. I have been more patient in trying to understand what it is a person may be trying to convey to me, or understanding
the opportunity.
Yeah, giving them the opportunity.
Give clarity of what they're saying.
Or providing you with the opportunity of correction. Yeah. I've been consistent on trying and working on those things. So I've been very proud of myself for that. But with that being said, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be so consistent and so forgiving or so patient to where I'm going to ride on the wave. I don't do that. I leave that for, and I don't even want to call individuals like that weak, because you never know where that type of mind frame or perspective comes from dealing with the person. There are a lot of men and women out there that are generally just happy with riding the wave. That's bullshit to me. And I look at it as a defense mechanism or a way of trying to avoid like real life encountering shit or situations or scenarios or certain conversations. I just, me, myself, I don't agree with it. I don't. And I would never be consistent on being within a gray area, riding a wave, being confused, not having clarity. I'm the direct opposite of all of those things.
Say you know exactly what you're dealing with when you're dealing with me. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. Very concise on what I got going on.
Yeah. I mean what the fuck I say. And I stand on it. I may bend to a certain extent. I may overlook to a certain extent. I may forgive to a certain extent. But even with all of those things being said, I will not continue to allow you to keep fucking with all of those things I just stated.
Because you're getting your genuine accountability and consistent self this way. So I expect the same thing to come from
Don't take that for granted. Don't take me and my consistency and the things I do and who I'm about for granted. Because I honestly look at it as it should be appreciated. It's rare. The type of consistency that I provide to people is very, very rare. So you should be lucky. Like, real shit aside, that's not me being cocky or anything. You should be lucky to have me in your life. Fuck that shit. You should be lucky and feel lucky to have a person like me or a person like Trina or hell, even a person like my boo Queese right here in your life.
One more time.
It is very rare to have solid people that follow through on a consistent level in your life.
Yes.
And you should appreciate, love, respect, and feel lucky to have these type of individuals in your life. Real shit. And that's where I stand with that and my consistency. Did you want to add anything else, darling?
Agree.
My lighter won't click. So would you say that this concludes today's podcast?
Yeah, I mean, we made it very clear. You know, gave examples. That's part of consistency. Give an example.
Provided clarity.
Be clear on what you want and what you say.
And be consistent with it.
Come with the follow through. So I think everything
consistently come with the follow through. The main goal is being consistent on follow through. Being consistent on who you say you are and what you are about. So there will never be a gray area of confusion. So a person will always know who they are encountering on a every single day basis. Okay?
Pretty clear.
Pretty clear. I love you. And you go be sexy. What you doing today? Cause me and Queens, let's go. Bitch, where you going?
Find something to do in these streets.
This nigga, now we so damn we'll say we going some damn where and then to sit our ass in that damn house and won't move.
It's fucking hot.
It's damn near. It's so hot.
You can't do nothing.
Like the other night. I went home and I was like, I ain't about to go no damn where else. And then my homeboys and them called me like, nigga, we in your city. Fuck with us. I literally probably wasn't even home for about 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm like, damn, I'm tired as fuck. But let me go fuck with these fools. They called me to reach out to me. So at least I can do is go fuck with them. Because that's the type of consistent friend I am.
On time.
I'm coming, I'm there. Because you didn't take the time to call to check on me, to ask me to come through to fuck with you. So I take all of that into consideration, and I'm going to come fuck with you.
Not Save-A-Lot. No. No grocery store runs today, boo.
Cause I am
I
for sure. Well, I ain't
volunteer
grocery shopping today, but I'm down for sure at Tarjay, which I
Look, one
need
more
to stay
time.
away from.
Girl, look, one more time. That's my best
Tarjay
friend.
is the devil. Tarjay is the devil.
Look, one more time. I
But
need some candles.
But we're gonna wrap this podcast up because now we just being silly, y'all. I think we have conveyed what it is we had come to convey to the audience. We explained in detail what one consistency means and what it means to us as individuals, and what we expect in regards to certain forms of consistency from anyone encountering us throughout our friendships, our romantic ships, our boo ships, our getting to know each other ships, or just fucking around ships, whatever it is, ship. We really got into detail and hopefully provided some clarity on one, what consistency is, and two, how important it is to be or have consistency in your life. Would you agree? Okay.
Definitely.
So we would like to thank everyone for joining. If you weren't able to, once again, as always, view our live with us right now. Please always go back to watch the replay on either one of our profile pages. Continue to like, share, comment. We do respond back to comments. If not the same day, maybe the next day, or depending on what time of day you maybe sent it to us. We definitely take the effort and put forth the effort to reply to comments. We love when you guys share our stuff. Please also continue when you share to please use our hashtag 3 Truths for Your Eyes. We appreciate all the love on that. And also to my real followers, if you are new to me or my podcast or my reels, hit the follow button. Follow me. If you are not new to our podcast or my reels, share this information with someone else so they can start to follow. I appreciate all the love. We appreciate all of the podcast. And once again, this is 3 Truths for Your Ops, and we are out. Love you guys. Bye.